Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. This is going to be a quick thoughts/trailer breakdown on the Ben 10 vs. the Universe trailer. I wasn't necessarily planning on doing this. I thought about it, and I actually got a decent little handful of requests here and there. So I figured, why not, since people are interested in me talking about it, let's talk about it, because I haven't really talked about the show itself outside of some offhand comments and reviews since I talked about the premiere of the Ben 10 reboot series. And so I'm a little bit behind on the show still. I've been perpetually behind on the show. I kind of generally keep up with what's going on in it, like spoilers, but I like actually physically watching it, I've been perpetually behind. So that's kind of where my thoughts lie on the series. Like, the trailer for this movie looks fun. It looks like it'll be interesting. The more plot-centric episodes of the series tend to be the ones that interest me more as a fan of the classic run of the original series through Omniverse. So you have Ben getting ready to go to space. You got him using the jet ray on the Omnitrix. I'm really glad they brought him back in this series. I hated that he never appeared in Omniverse just because Derek White seemed to have a grudge against how much he was used in Alien Force. Like, I get it. He was overused during that era, but there was lots of things they did in Omniverse that felt like it was just because Derek White didn't like what they did in Omniverse, and it almost felt personal and it bothered me, like rewriting Kevin's backstory. But that's for a whole other time. I'm getting sidetracked already. But so he's using the keys, going up to space, and he ends up getting lost, and we see a bunch of different, like, new and returning little things. That's one thing I do think is neat about this reboot series, is they have a pretty good amount of stuff from throughout Ben 10's history. Like, even though it starts and its primary core is like nostalgia, like original Ben 10, kid era, they use a lot of aliens from the other series and like characters and villains from other series just in new context, which is kind of neat. Like, Eye-Guy was here, we see Way-Big in a transformation. I think the aliens that's Bullfrag's race, it was definitely a familiar alien race. Get like a new Humongosaur armor. That's another thing that's kind of been neat, is they had a bunch of different ways of keeping the aliens fresh in this series with different armor forms and upgrades and stuff. Like, I feel like the reason the Omniverse started to go downhill for marketing is that they felt that there was too many aliens, but I don't know the difference, what the rest of the difference is between just introducing a bunch of upgrade forms that end up going away versus just brand new aliens. I think I kind of prefer brand new aliens, but I respect the creativity. But we basically see, you know, a bunch of different things from throughout history. There's some ghost freaks going on. Some I'm forgetting, I'll put up on pictures if I'm forgetting any, but it was kind of cool to see that. You got Vilgax returning. Again, you know, it's very much reminiscent for me, even though an Azimuth there, it's very reminiscent for me of the original Ben 10 Secret of the Omnitrix movie. Just, I'm sure like the plots has some differences and stuff, but just everything with Vilgax and Azimuth and Ben going to space, and just, it gives me that vibe because of the way it's from the original era of like 10-year-old Ben and some of the players involved. But it looks like it'll be enjoyable. I don't know if I'll cover it. I'll see how this video does, if it gets good response, or if people seem to want me to cover the movie when it comes out, just like this trailer. I'll talk about it. So if you guys are interested in that, maybe I will review it. But like I said, I'm a little bit behind on the show. The show's been interesting because I think that, like I said, I like a lot of the ideas it has. And when it gets plot heavy for an episode or two, or like this movie, it can actually be pretty solid. But it just doesn't grab me as much as the more focused narrative of the original series. But I do appreciate a lot of the ideas in this, and I think this looks like fun. I think it'll be cool to see some other older aliens, maybe some newer stuff, and all that jazz. So that's my kind of mini breakdown on it. It wasn't like a shot-for-shot breakdown, but just kind of talking about what I saw, since people wanted to know my thoughts, and I think it looks cool. Some cool stuff in it. Again, if you guys want me to cover it, then maybe I will cover it in the future. But what did you guys think of it? What do you think of this new trailer? What do you think of the movie? What do you think of the reboot series, now that we've been going in it for about 4 years now? 3 years? At least 4 seasons. It's been a while now, so I'm kind of curious what people's thoughts are. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell. If you want to get some of my videos, Dawson Rider, signing out.